Hi everyone, I'm Aaron Michael Sanchez, and I am simply doing a new test. Not sure if I'm live just yet. I'm doing a test with a new program. It's actually an update to a program I already use. It looks like we're live. Alright, looks pretty good. I'll be deleting this, but if you guys are there, go ahead and feel free to chat with me. And just want to see what happens here. It's a new update to a program I use. For those of you that wonder about how to stream, this isn't really a tutorial, but if you have a question, I can tell you, I can answer it for you. Good morning. Hello, Susan. I should say early afternoon. It's 11 o'clock here. Make sure my audio is coming out good. I reconnected everything to a brand new device, so we want to test these things ahead of time before we go live. Monday, you guys were with me during the Monday thing, and that was nothing on our end. That was actually Spectrum service. Evidently somebody else had connected an AT&T account to, or a couple of accounts to the Spectrum. Spectrum ended up sending out a tech. That person couldn't figure it out. They sent out another tech. It turned out AT&T were using the same lines, and then when the person left, they canceled the lines, but that affected all the other upload speeds. So I was only uploading at 3 megabytes. And if you guys know anything about technical, it's pretty bad. 3 megabytes is terrible. You have 3 megabyte upload. Just to give you an idea, your phone at 4G is faster than the upload speed that I had on Monday. So we have fixed that. We are good. Now we're exploring some other technologies that we've been wanting to do, but now that we're here, we want to be able to get that. So this is completely off the cuff. This isn't a scheduled. You know, we're not on the air right now. I am sending this to several pages to double test that as well. So if you guys have any questions, if you guys want to do live stream or Facebook live stream, go ahead and ask away. I'll answer it. I'm double checking on the feed. Hopefully none of you have or it blocks. If it blocks on anybody, let me know. If it what I mean by that is not block, but freezes. If it freezes on you, okay. We have a pretty good stream here, so I don't see that happening unless you're on a slow connection yourself, or maybe you're having download issues. Let's see, it looks like you guys are there. Susan Murphy, hello. You'd like the t-shirt better? Yeah. Your screen froze 2 times today. Okay, Susan. So I'm gonna assume, because we have a really good connection and we haven't gotten any feedback from our television station, but if anybody else, if you froze as well. Susan Murphy's in Indiana. And again, depending on your download speed, that might be, you might want to see if there's a faster download speed for you. It could be that. It could be a host of other things. If everybody is complaining about freezing, then that's an issue on our end. If just a couple are, then that means, each person's just different. You may be mobile. You may not be on Wi-Fi. You may be on, cellular data. I always tell people, make sure you're using your Wi-Fi whenever possible, because a lot of you don't have unlimited data, so you need that. And there you go. Freddie's in the house over there at Kappa Studios. Hey, Freddie, tell the friends over there at Kappa, I miss you guys. You guys are pretty amazing. But yeah, so we're testing a new program here, which I really like. It's actually a trial. We're doing a trial here, and it's a 14-day trial. We're deciding whether we like it or not. We'll start using it probably, I don't know. Depends on if we have a show tomorrow. If we don't, then it'll be Monday that we start using this. But this allows me to send to multiple platforms, even more than last time. It's still the company that I used before, which big shout out to Joycaster, which is J-O-I Caster, Joycaster. But they got bought out by Switchboard. Well, Joycaster was the one that they ran with. But it's interesting. Facebook. So you can send, for example, if you have a Twitch account, you can send out to Twitch. You can send out to Facebook. You can send out to Periscope via Twitter, which is great for Twitter. YouTube Live, so we're on YouTube right now. Let's say YouTube, and then to a particular location which you want to stream your show to, which is what we're doing here at the station. We're sending out to a TV network which actually can receive it on their end and put it on to television in their broadcast area. So the better this is, the better it is that we can populate to other broadcasters. So we want to work out all the kinks right now and get that all taken care of. So I'm actually going to check a couple of places that this is streaming to. It should be streaming as well to KVVB TV's Facebook page. Let me see if it's doing that. And you guys can ask your questions. I'll answer a couple of them right now. Yep, looks like we're good there as well. Good job. Okay, Tom. Tom says no freezing. Perfect here. Good job, Tom. Awesome. Very clean signal. BJ says, welcome to the KVVB TV family. We're excited to have you. Well, you know what, BJ? I'm excited to be here. I really am. Going to do some amazing things. Now, those of you wondering who I'm talking to, if you go over to Facebook, there's two different chat rooms that we have going on right now. And that's what we're trying to figure out, which way is the best way to go, whether we just lump everybody as we always do via mine and then or share it to all the others, or we're just trying to figure that out. So there's a couple. So if you go to KVVB TV, there's actually a completely different conversation there than the one that is happening at my page at Aaron Michael Sanchez. Now I can go back between the two because I have the windows open and I have a much faster computer now, which allows for me to do that. It's very difficult to do it on a just a laptop. You need a pretty fast computer to do it, but there you go, or at least a good computer without any viruses. All right, let's see. Denise says it's a great signal on Facebook. Thank you. What's the latest news regarding the mudslides? Well, that's interesting. You should ask. Let's see. The latest in the mudslides that we have here. According to the latest, there's still 43. Now, this was 13 hours ago. I'm not sure how new this or old this information is. The last report, according to LA Times, 43 people remain unaccounted for following the mud flow. Yesterday, officials placed the number of missing at 8. They increased that number after authorities combed through social media posts and message boards at evacuation shelters. Others who were found or identified among the dead were crossed off. It's a moving number. They don't know exactly, but those that are identified are already, they've been identified and their names have been released to the public. Very sad. These ages range from, this is sad. As young as 3 years old, so a little young. Kaylee Benitez. Yeah, she was among those that lost their lives. Let's see, 6-year-old Pierrot Suthippen, and all across the board. This is really sad. Yeah, I'm looking at the numbers here. Some elderly, James Mitchell, 89. So that list is there. Let's see. The coroner has listed the cause of death for each victim as multiple traumatic injuries due to flash flood with mudslides due to recent wildfire. Very sad. And in other news, though, in related news, I should say, there has been a GoFundMe set up for the family of the 14-year-old girl. If you remember that, she was rescued from Montecito mudslide, and they have set that up. Her name is Lauren Cantine. She was covered from head to toe in mud when firefighters pulled her to safety, and her brother, though, is still missing. Her father's name now appears, this is sad, he appears on that list of victims. The GoFundMe page, though, that you can search for is Cantine Family Fund Montecito Flood. It's raised already $63,000 toward a $70,000 goal as of this morning. Again, difficult to see all of these numbers and all of these names put to that, but that's the latest in that news. And so for let's see, who asked that question? Was that? Yeah, it is pretty heartbreaking, right? So yeah, there. Denise asked that from the UK. So yeah, that is a lot missing, Susan, and very sad, very sad, very sad. So that's the latest there. Now, let's see. So I'm double checking on our speeds here. Looks good. We're also streaming. Let's see if our YouTube account is working here. And our YouTube account is working. Yeah. So you may be checking this out. Looks like somebody's watching already on YouTube. You can follow us there. We have a channel. It's Hollywood Social Lounge. If you just YouTube that, subscribe to us. If you're on YouTube, go subscribe to us. We like our subscribers, and so we're streaming via YouTube Live. That's really exciting for us. And then I'm going to my Twitter, and let's see if this is possible. If it worked. Oh, it did. It did. I have to figure out how to change so that it says, or it tags the right people. But we are streaming on Twitter, and it looks like we got quite a few of you guys there on Twitter tuning in. Thank you. Again, we are doing a test here. This isn't an official show. This is not. We would have a lot more going on. So my next test, I'm hoping to get done today. I hope it works out. I'm really excited for this one because I don't know if I should even tell you guys what it is. I really don't, because if it doesn't work, then you'll be like, oh, but if it does work, you're going to be like, whoa, how cool. Trust me, yeah. I mean, it's cool for us. I'm excited, but there you go. Now I'm trying to figure out how can I see the comments on Periscope via Twitter. So we're actually sending right now, literally at this minute, we're saying to Facebook, don't tell Facebook. They really hate when you like share to several. So Facebook, So we're under the cover, okay? Okay, people? Facebook, Periscope, YouTube Live, and technically I'm sending a feed over to KVVB. They don't know it's on. Hopefully they don't have that turned on. So hopefully I'm not broadcasting this on they usually have a time slot that we're in, which is 8 o'clock there in the high desert. So thank you guys. And again, go like them at KVVB TV. I'll send you guys an invite. You can feel free to like them. Got a lot of great programming. They also live stream for those that are not in the viewing audience area. You can still see the television, and they have a chat room of their own. So you want to like watch programming there at KVVB. Bring your friends, bring your family. Those of you that made friends here on Facebook, you can go over there, open an account, talk, chat live. If you guys have Roku and you want to see it on your television, you can do that as well. We're breaking down the barriers. You know, my goal always from the very onset of doing radio was, of course, to get to television. That was an obvious, but obviously live streaming. So we are on all three platforms, and podcasting if you count that. So you know, we're adding it. We appreciate many of you that have spread the word. You guys share. We appreciate those of you that share. So thank you as well. I guess you guys are kind of like, let's see. I don't think it says, I mean, hopefully it works. So what we're testing next, is, I don't know if I should tell you. I probably shouldn't. They always say, hold on until you can do it, because you don't want to disappoint anybody. But I feel like you guys are tuning in right now, and you kind of expect some kind of cool news. So, okay, I'll tell just you guys, okay? But because I'm going to delete this right away. So, but you know, you can tell people. So we're working. I don't know if it doesn't end up looking good, or so there's a backup that we might not do, but it's always been my goal to get your comments up here on the camera space, right? So it'll be as like a lower third in the front, and we can pull your comments from Twitter and Facebook. I'm working with a program that can do that. Hopefully it looks good, it works good. We're going to be testing it out here shortly. We might even be testing it today, not sure. I'm excited about that. So I'm going to need you guys when I come back on. If you see me jump on, we're going to test that out too, okay? If I can do it. No promises, but that's what we're going for. The pic is so clear now. Okay, so you know what, Susan, then you have a problem with speed on your end. So if it's like diminishing in quality and then increasing in quality, that's because the speed that you're on, whether it be a desktop or a PC or technically that's the same thing, or your mobile device and it's like pixelating a lot, you need to up your bandwidth or call your provider and see if they have a little faster of service for you, because if it's pixelating a lot, then you have download issues. So call your local provider and see if you can do that. All right, and make sure you're not on data like cellular, because my mom does. She's done that a lot. I go, Mom, hook up to the Wi-Fi. You're going to take up less data because we only have a limited data plan. So there you go. Susan's like, I didn't realize how long his eyelashes were. That's because they're the stick-on. No, I'm just kidding. But I know a lot of ladies that do that, so you know, there you go. All right, let's see. Judy's in the house from Wyoming. Hey, Judy, cool. Again, this is just an impromptu. We're testing the feed. If you're just joining us, you're like, why is this guy even talking to us in such a way? Oh wait, look, I can log in. Oh, sorry, I'm having fun with this. I'm logging in to my own Periscope. There's a comment, so let me say something. Hello, everyone. Wait, no. Hello, everyone in Twitter Periscope land. Periscope land. There we go. The only thing I don't like about Periscope, I love the fact that it's viral. Like, you can easily retweet and tweet it out. And like one retweet, we had one guest who has quite a few followers. They retweeted automatically. We got all their followers on Twitter, and so that's pretty cool. Oh, look! It looks like I was going to say that usually Periscope it diminishes what you said and then goes away. But if I log on via the desktop, I can see Sir Gaines is saying, "What's the setup looking like?" I'm not sure what you were talking about. What's the setup looking like? But it looks like the setup here is looking good. Yeah. So we're streaming to YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Periscope. I don't have an account with Twitch. Do you guys even watch Twitch? I don't know enough about Twitch. I think I need to research that. But when we go live, then we'll be streaming to our radio station, just audio to them, and then also via television. That's the new one. That's the new edition. Like, we normally, the way it's set up with most TV broadcasts is they do TV first, you know, in studio. Then they send out multiple other channels. We're doing it backwards. so I don't know that anybody has done this just yet. Not to all three simultaneous. I think you guys, I mean, I would like to know who's doing that right now to all three: radio, television, and new media. I challenge that. If you guys know of anybody, I'd actually like to meet them, just because you know, when you pull minds together, you get some pretty great and amazing things. But I think technically, at least in our area, I think we're the first to do multi the way we're doing it. So Denise Gayette says, technology scares me. You know what? Technology only scares me when it doesn't work right. That's it. Other than the robots that we've been reporting on, they're kind of crazy. Judy, that's okay if you shared it. It's actually okay, because the moment we get back off of this, I'm going to delete it, and then it's not going to make any matter to anybody anyway. So there you go. But do follow me on Twitter if you're on Twitter. Aaron M. Sanchez. Also, our stations, KMET Radio on Twitter and KVVB TV 33. I made the mistake the other day because KVVB, and it's K, I have to say it slower, KVVB TV 33. Okay, so that's the official one. There's another one which is KVVB TV, and for some reason that account is just an empty account. Probably somebody lost the password. I know that's happened to me when I let other people set up my passwords, and then they go, oh, I forgot to write it down, and now that a great Twitter handle gets lost in the mix. I don't know how many of you have lost a good Twitter handle which isn't being used due to that, but I tried to recover it on a couple of my accounts, and it was almost next to impossible. So ghost accounts out there just being wasted. They should like relinquish those after not, you know, some time not being used at all. It'd be nice. All right, guys, so I think that's it for our test. I appreciate you guys for you know, tuning in here. Let's see. Susan Murphy says, "Ours the bomb, Aaron, and we were here rooting you on." And then she says, typo, "Oops, you're the bomb." That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get it to the point where when you say what you say on the side, it'll come up on our feed. Why, you ask? Because if you're already watching on Periscope or maybe Facebook Live, well, it's for our TV audience. So see, we get to feature some of your. So you ask really good questions. It'll get to the point where we share your good questions. That's the thought. That's the thought. That's what we're trying to get to. Whether we get there, we'll definitely get there at some point. I'm hoping that we get there sooner than later. But again, we're testing all this. So, all right, guys. I like to give you guys a little, how do I call it? A glimpse behind the scenes, kind of behind the little, curtain, because I mean, it kind of excites me to see behind the scenes or know what people are doing. So I'm hoping you guys will enjoy that as well. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Actually, I gotta see how I switch off of this. Let's see, how do I end this? I guess I could do it the old-fashioned way. I'll just stop streaming. Okay, bye-bye, everyone.